Tesla just made their biggest announcement of 2025, and owners are not particularly happy. This isn't like the official announcement of the new budget Tesla, at least not yet. It's not wireless charging, it's not new colors, it's not more range. As much as we'd like it, it's not. That CarPlay is coming to Teslas, but the biggest announcement that Elon and Tesla have for this year was just made, and it's this. Full self-driving version 14. Hold on a second. I know a lot of you guys don't care about full self-driving. I get it, but just give me a moment to explain why this is such a big deal, all the upgrades that are coming, why Tesla is staking their entire reputation on this, and why owners around the world can get this for free. If you're an FSD lover, great. If you're a critic or you don't care about it, you're gonna get it for free, so you can try it anyways. Let me explain why this is such a big deal and what you need to know. All right, so look, I'm not gonna dance around the topic. I'm just gonna make it very clear because I promise there's a point to this video because I know that many of you guys do not give two hoots about full self-driving no matter what the number or version is. And I feel like, at least from the comments I've read, that comes down to three big reasons. Number one, the obvious one, for $8,000, it is really expensive and kind of unnecessary. Two is you might have heard of a lot about the issues with full self-driving. It seems unreliable, it seems unsafe, just doesn't seem like something you should trust. And then number three might just be for you. It's not necessary, you enjoy driving, so why spend the money when you don't even want the car to drive you? You want to drive you. I'm gonna press you on that point a little bit more, and I'll come back to that more in a moment, so we'll come back to point three. But for points 1 and 2, these are actually now mostly categorically false. And there's a lot of stuff here we've got to talk about, but it's really kind of Tesla to blame as for why people don't trust full self-driving and why they think it's too expensive, because actually the inverse of both of those are actually true. Now, yes, Tesla.com shows the price of full self-driving, supervised by the way, at $8,000. And the weird thing about this is, yes, that is true, but that's not the only way to get full self-driving these days. The better way to get full self-driving that for some reason Tesla does not advertise, or I guess I know why, it's because it would make them less money, is the subscription offering. Because for $99, you can do this in the car, and I'll show you how to do this in a moment, or from your phone, you can subscribe to full self-driving, get all the same features, and the best part is you pay for it when you want to, you cancel when you don't want it, and that's it. And when it comes to the overall safety of the system and the value, that is kind of where things get a little bit more murky because everybody has their own full self-driving experience. I'll show you my experience. I'll talk about it a little bit more. You might see a lot of clips that go viral online, but I think the best thing I can do to show you how this system works and how good or bad it is to just walk you through step by step exactly how to turn it on and help you test it for yourself. You go into settings, you scroll down here to upgrades, and then you have all the upgrades available for your car, including full self-driving supervised at $99 a month. It's gonna charge the credit card on file, and literally all you have to do to subscribe, and right now I don't have full self-driving, so I can subscribe. I'm just gonna do the oh so satisfying, like you're swiping to unlock your iPhone from the olden days. You swipe, it says purchase successful, and then what'll happen is that your car will reboot, and then you'll just get full self-driving capabilities just like that. Car is now rebooting, and just like that, we're back. And if I go in here to settings, and I go down to autopilot, hey, look at that, full self-driving is now an option. And I'll show off why, and how this works and what full self-driving is. But first, there are a couple of other included features here with full self-driving that most people don't even know about. The first feature, kind of like a party trick, but is cool to show off to friends, is called Smart Summon, where basically you can be kind of standing outside a park or a store or a gym or wherever, and then use the Tesla app to summon your Tesla to come from wherever it is over to you. The idea with this feature being, if you're in a parking lot, you've got a bunch of bags, you don't want to walk all the way to the car, you could just have the car come to you. Granted, there are more interesting demos of this you can find on YouTube, but just to show you here really quick how this works, because you are paying for this feature, if you go in your app to the summon command, and then you can either automatically do this by your location or use a target. I'll use the target here. Basically, I can see all the cameras around the car, and then if I just tap and hold on go to target, the car is going to wake itself up from its parking space. It's going to drive over to me, and then you're seeing the view from the car of it's going to go around the parking lot and then come around to pick me up. And again, I'm seeing a live view of how this looks on my phone. You can see a live view from inside the car. And basically the idea is, I'm just sitting here. Oh boy. Okay. I'm going to have to stop this because the car was going to go. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, so here's an example of why this isn't always the best idea. This was trying to go out on the main road. That was really weird. Okay, so I went back and caught the car, and let me just explain what happened and why you've got to be really careful of this system. So the summon feature should come to you, and it's determining live and in real time where to go. I'm in a kind of an interesting parking lot, and I'll record some footage of this. It's a small parking lot by a park where there's some parking spaces, and then there's a road out to the main road, and then there's a little road where you can loop around. For whatever reason, when I started the recording, and as you can see, this system knows where to go to move around, but for whatever reason, it determined that there was a better way to go. Let me try to do this again. So I've now moved the car to where it has a clear line of sight of me, and again, I'm gonna go into summon. I'm going to use the target, and we're going to try this one more time, and there should be no confusion now of where it needs to go. Again, I can see the route in which the car wants to take, and I can see it coming to me, and now it's going to work flawlessly. And again, this system, as cool as it is, and it's a cool party trick, is really one that you've got to monitor, and there's a reason why a lot of people don't decide to trust their Tesla with this. And this time, it worked flawlessly here. I'm seeing it pull up right to me there, and it's going to park. So again, it does work. All that to say, be very, very cautious when you're using this because sometimes things can turn a little wild, especially here with this smart summon feature in particular. And then there's the other included feature called Auto Park, which you might not even know exists. You might just see these graphics pop up and wonder what is that. Basically, this shows the different parking spaces the car recognizes, and it can automatically park itself in those spots for you. So how this works, for example, let's say I'm here in a parking lot. I'm in drive. And let's say I'm going to go over here, and I want to, instead of, having to manually do the horrible task of parking, I want the car to park itself. It sees all the spots here, and all I have to do is I can, kind of move around here and select any of the ones I want. And then once it's highlighted blue, I'm going to hit start, and then the car is going to basically use the full self-driving to park itself in that spot. Of course, all Tesla owners know that one of the best parts about owning any of these models these days is that they're kind of like giant iPads on wheels. The technology is incredible from the screen to the cameras. The entire experience is great, but a little pro tip here I should mention is that while the Tesla app, the stock app, is good, there's an even better mobile app experience you can get that gives you more functionality, unlocks extra special features, and also just makes the overall control of the vehicle way, way easier. And you can try it right now for free, and it's called the Terry app. It's available on iOS, and it's a great sort of companion for your Tesla, and just lets you control all aspects of the vehicle in a way easier way than the stock default Tesla. For example, I love that it unifies all the Tesla controls on one single page. There is no swiping between menus and digging through things. You can access everything easily with a single touch. And what I also love are the extra special features you get as well. You get efficiency logs, you can dig into the data. I love that it'll actually show you the power consumption when the vehicle is parked. So for example, if you're wondering, hey, how much energy is Sentry Mode actually using just by being on, it'll show you that right within the app. It's a beautiful sight to see. Not so beautiful that you're losing battery from Sentry Mode, but hopefully Tesla's fixing that. Plus, you can actually see what's going on thanks to Terry. The other fantastic part of all of this is a great companion Apple Watch app as well that allows you to add this thing as a key to your Tesla in a couple of simple steps. Literally just open it up on the watch, you press one button on the Tesla, and that is it. It supports Bluetooth Low Energy, and I also love that the Terry Apple Watch companion app actually supports way more functionality and different controls than the stock Tesla app does. And also, if you've ever seen one of those cool Tesla light shows and wanted a way to easily create one yourself, you can do it right within the Terry app. Terry is just a wonderful companion for your Tesla. If you want just a way easier way to do all your controls, you want to unlock new features and reports, Siri shortcuts, and all that good stuff, Terry has got you covered with all those amazing things. If you want to learn more, check out the Terry app for yourself and unlock some pretty pretty cool features for your Tesla. Try it for free. Check it out for your iPhone at the link right down below in the description. All right, and then when it comes to the whole full self-driving part of full self-driving, how exactly does that work? Well, it's really easy. Basically, all you do is put in a destination by telling the car to go somewhere, or I'll type something in. Let's say I want to go to the car wash. There's a car wash right down the street from me that I'd like to go to. I can search here, and I know in my case here, it's going to be this one right over here. So I'm going to tap on that. I'm going to hit the navigation so the car knows where it's going. And then I have the option here right here to press and hold to start FSD supervised. And then once I do that, the car is now in control. It's exiting park and it's going to do everything from now on. And while on one hand, you're just sort of sitting here watching the road and it is kind of as simple as that, there is a whole lot here going on. And if you've never used this system before, there are a couple of things here you should know. The first thing you'll notice here on screen is that I am getting some sort of prompts if I want to adjust the speed or adjust the driving profiles. The car is actually using an interior cabin camera right up here to see where you're looking. And on one hand, this is really nice. Like literally, as long as you're sitting here looking at the road, you're gonna just basically like kind of supervise, as the name suggests, and the car will do all the hard work for you. But it's also a very sensitive system where if you're not looking right at the road, if you're looking at the screen, if you're looking at the speedometer, if you go to change a song, which isn't illegal, but is a distractive thing, the car will yell at you. And that is what's called the nag system. So you want to make sure, and you can see there with the little green light there, that the attention monitoring is on. All I have to do is basically act as the supervisor and monitor the car as it goes. Green light, and the car is going to go. And again, I'm not touching the steering wheel. I'm not touching the pedals. The car is doing all of the hard work for me. And again, the car is doing all of the driving for me. Accelerating, decelerating, literally full self-driving supervised means you supervise and the car is driving for you. And generally speaking, there isn't much else to it. The car is going to do the work for you. If you wanted to go in and override this, all you have to do is either like put your foot on the brake and that'll cancel it. You can put your foot on the accelerator if you want to nudge the car to accelerate when it wouldn't normally do that. And then besides that, you just kind of sit here. There are those, and again, here's some pedestrians here to sort of see that, just to kind of show you this is an active system and it is always monitoring around you. And there's an example there, people walking in the middle of the street, jaywalking like they shouldn't, but the car is going to be okay and know exactly what's going on. And that kind of just goes to show this is a live system. And again, I know there's been a lot of controversy in the past. Full self-driving hasn't always been a perfect system, but with every update, it has gotten significantly better. So I can tell you that my full self-driving experience, and I've driven now thousands of miles on full self-driving, has been overwhelmingly positive. I have really enjoyed this system. I think for me, it's not so much that I need a personal chauffeur. It's not so much that I am like just never wanting to drive, because I like driving my Teslas. But for me, it's two things. It's that it eliminates the fatigue, especially in stop and go traffic. I love that I personally have confidence that the car is going to do a great job keeping me and my family safe, but also it's just that it's just convenient. And the system has gotten so much better that I trust the system. And while it certainly isn't perfect and there are some flaws, it is better than anything else I've tested on the market, anything else that exists. And it's just pretty crazy that with no additional hardware, no additional, sensors, and really in some cases, if it comes with your car, no additional cost, you press a button and your car is literally driving itself. It is really cool. And while the other features of full self-driving are cool as well, I'll be honest, I really never use Smart Summon, though maybe when reverse Smart Summon rolls out, which Tesla says is coming soon, that story might change. Auto Park, I sometimes use it, I sometimes don't. Those are kind of the two other little features with full self-driving for me. But again, these days, really the draw of full self-driving is the full self-driving system, which according to Elon is going to be getting way better and will soon be coming to you guys for free with full self-driving version 14 rolling out at literally any moment now. And the reason full self-driving version 14 is being so hyped up on the internet right now is for a couple of solid reasons. Number one is that according to reports, it is substantially better and more confident and has way more data to process, which should in turn lead to a much smoother system. We're hearing, I think from Elon himself, a 10x number of parameters the system is able to work with as it does its calculations live and does its actual full self-driving. So if the data coming in is greater, the car can process more things, it should give you an overall better experience, which should be really good and should lead to just better overall general performance, and your car should just drive itself better. The second reason is that it also does get us one step closer to full self-driving unsupervised. This is where you can drive around and you can sleep, you can go on your phone, you could just not pay at all attention, and you can enjoy sort of the open road and not have to worry because your car is driving you. That is now a step closer to becoming reality. And I should also mention, sort of in that vein, in the meantime, this full self-driving version 14 is also reportedly going to significantly cut down on the nags the system gives you. Right now, there is, like I showed earlier, the attention monitoring system, which allows you to look at the road and it makes sure you're being safe. But the system is almost a little too sensitive, where like you go to change a song or just like look a little bit off, still keeping, your attention there, but like doing any little thing, it's a little aggressive. So that should be sort of finely tuned a little bit to be better in FSD 14. There's also been a lot of talk about Tesla loading up Unreal Engine level graphics for full self-driving. So this would give you like a true video game-like experience. That would be super cool. And that could be coming with this big update to full self-driving, would become sort of a new graphic system along with it. And then, of course, one of the reasons a lot of people are excited, myself included, is that with full self-driving 14, all owners in FSD areas should get the chance to try it for the low price of $0. This is obviously because Tesla really wants you to get full self-driving, either to buy it or subscribe to it. And they have found, kind of simply, the best way to get people to do that is to give it to them for free and let them try it and let them see how much they want it. It's why they include it as a free trial when you get the car for a month. So what'll happen when version 14 officially rolls out is that Tesla is going to be giving away a free month to all their owners. So if you subscribe to it, usually you'll get a free month that kind of stacks on top. And then if you don't subscribe or you haven't purchased it, it'll just pop up as a free trial in your car, you not having to do anything. And if you don't want to use it, it's fine. You just never have to turn it on. But if you do, you can turn it on and use it. Again, Tesla's rolling this out. They've done this for the last couple of full self-driving major updates, and it should be coming, especially now as full self-driving expands to more parts of the world, it should be coming to all areas where FSD 14 will be rolling out. So if you want to try it for free, that'll be kind of cool. And again, costs you nothing. Of course, I've got a lot of thanks to give to a lot of my partners who make these videos possible. My friends at Drive Protected make the best DIY PPF you can get on the market. They've got options for every single Tesla. You can go the clear route. You can go the matte finish route. They've got ceramic coating options. They've got cleaning products as well. And best of all is you can save so much money by doing this yourself. Don't go to the shop down the street. Don't go with some no-name company. Go with Drive Protected, your number one source, super high quality materials, and they will walk you through the process step by step, and you will save thousands of dollars by doing this yourself. And I promise you, if I can do it, you can do it. My code Rosenfeld will get you 10% off, so be sure to check out Drive Protected, linked down below. Also want to give a huge thanks to my friends at EV Hover for their support of the channel, and honestly, thank them for genuinely solving a really big problem in the EV community, and that is an actually useful and safe way to store your charging cable. Because if you want to have your car plugged in and charge your car, that cable on the ground is going to be both an eyesore and also kind of a tripping hazard, and using this solution from EV Hover is literally going to solve both of those problems in a really unique and ingenious way. The EV Hover solution is very easy to install, and like the name suggests, it's going to hover the cable up above your vehicle, still giving you full access and full utilization of that cable to plug in, unplug your car, store it, and all that stuff, but also get it off the ground. Keep it managed, keep it looking way better, and even there's a couple of different options you can choose from if you want to even have an extension sort of connection on there as well to really extend that cable and utilize as much of that length as possible. You can choose either white or black. You can choose the length that you want. They've even got a really nice accessory here that just is like a braided cover for the cable as well, that just really, again, I think just sort of makes the whole garage charging situation look much nicer and cleaner. Look, folks, it's this kind of stuff that I love sharing with you guys because it's genuinely useful solutions that solve real world problems, and it's made by EV owners and enthusiasts who see our problems and just kind of want to help the community out and are finding really cool ways to help solve real problems. So if you're looking for a way to utilize your charging cable in your garage, but you're looking for an easy way to get that cable off the ground and just kind of eliminate that eyesore and hazard, check out what my friends at EV Hover have to offer and all their solutions at the link right down below. Of course, a good-looking, well-protected Tesla is great, but if someone was to vandalize your car, I don't think you'd be too happy. That's why I love my friends over at Sentry Pro. You can try it totally for free on iOS or Android, and it is an app that gives you instant alerts the moment Sentry Mode is activated. You can even now have your car flash its lights or honk the horn to deter anyone when Sentry Mode is activated. No having to wait for the alarm. Sentry Pro is proactive and jumps on there and does this for you. Love the peace of mind, love the real-time alerts, works with every single Tesla in the lineup, and of course, as well, it's using the secure stuff to connect to Tesla. And then, of course, last but certainly not least, I love my friends at Tesla Emblems. You might have seen me mention them in the beginning of the video. They have some really creative, fun, and affordable ways to upgrade your Tesla and your Tesla accessories. Like, I love their key card wraps. Like, it's super easy to put a wrap on here. They have so many fun designs, and it just really makes your Tesla experience feel unique. I've never gotten more questions on my Tesla key card than when I had it wrapped with Elon's black Amex card, which was a lot of fun. Of course, they've also got some great solutions for customizing your car as well. You can customize the emblems, the charge port, and just they've got some really cool designs. Like, I've got a plaid like Tesla emblem overlay on my Model X Plaid, just sort of fun to have. And they sort of let you customize your Tesla. These days, when so many Teslas look basically the same on every single street corner and every, city around the world, this is sort of a nice way to personalize your car, make it look like its own, and of course, won't break the bank. Very, very affordable. And of course, I've got a coupon code for you guys here as well if you want to save. So of course, check that out down below. And with that, I've hopefully giving away some Amazon money you guys can enjoy. And of course, again, huge thanks to my channel partners. None of this would be possible without them. The giveaways wouldn't be possible without them. So please, if you're looking to accessorize your Tesla, protect your Tesla, just enhance your Tesla ownership experience, these are the companies I trust, I work with, I love. Link down below. And of course, you've got a coupon code you can use for all of these down below as well. So check it out and save today. And let me know if you got that Amazon gift card. All right, guys, I'm curious, what are your thoughts on full self-driving? I was surprised the last time I did this video how many of you guys actually loved and used full self-driving, because when I do these types of videos, typically the algorithm, I don't want to say that because it could spook it, but they generally just don't do all that well. And I feel like most of my owners don't care about that. My viewers, I should say. You guys are Tesla owners who don't care, but maybe I'm wrong. If you guys have any interest in seeing more FSD videos, let me know down below. I'll, of course, cover full self-driving 14 when it's launched. But in the meantime, just let me know your thoughts. Do you use the system? Do you not? Do you want to see more FSD content on this channel? Drop a comment down below. Please let me know. Appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. I'm Robert Rosenfeld, and I'll see you all in the next one.